I'm a firm believer now, and people need to take road trips to get out of their goddamn bubble to go see what the hell's going on in this world. That's what I did recently. From Thursday until Sunday, I had to get the hell out of Flagstaff so I can clear my motherfucking head. And who is this? This is Big Daddy, baby, for Big Daddy Forever podcast. That's right. Brought to you by crazyhoodies.com, spelled with the Z. Go check it out. Folks, trust me. Oh, before I say trust me, folks, whoever's on there buying up every damn thing, thank you. I can never see who's buying stuff, but I know that people are purchasing stuff because I'm getting some residual in. So thank you very much. I'm glad you love the tank tops, especially the ladies. I'm glad you love the tank tops. I know I keep getting requests for more different colors, but as fast as I try to rearrange everything so the colors come out perfectly, the symbols, everything come out perfectly, it's going to take a little time. So please bear with me. Have a little patience. I will get them out here real quick. But thank you again, crazyhoodies.com, spelled with the Z, your friendly neighborhood sponsor for Big Daddy Podcast. All right, let's jump into this. As I was saying, folks, take road trips. It's the healthiest thing that you can do for your mind, body, and soul. That was probably about the healthiest thing I could do for me. Your boy was feeling fucked up. It's been a rough, I ain't gonna lie, it's been a rough 2 goddamn months, 3, since my birthday when I went skydiving. I don't know. Skydiving changed the whole game for me. It really brought on a different perspective of life for me. Somewhere out there, that crazy angry Philip, he's still floating around up there, but he eventually came back home. Not gonna lie, he eventually came back home. That way we can deal with all of our issues. That way we can sit there and integrate, talk, light to shadow, deal with the whole damn thing. And it's made me look at relationships differently. It's made me really just look at myself and realize that everything I need is within. And I got that quote from the greatest swordsman alive in Japan during that time. Nah, to me, he's the greatest swordsman alive, period. I don't give a damn if he was from Japan, Timbuktu, Australia during that damn time. I don't care. Miyamoto Musashi, he lived and died by the sword, but he also put out a lot of great works from his perspective of sword fighting. And one of the things that he always said is everything that you need is within. You don't need a damn therapist. Sometimes, even though I have talked to a therapist once in a while, because there's just a lot of shit that your boy needed to work out. And I really did need some help. But then when I stopped to think that, okay, do I really need to spend this money on the motherfucker who's just going to confirm what I'm feeling inside? Who's going to sit there and just let me talk? Because here's a secret, folks. If someone just lets you talk, you will eventually know your own damn truth. You will eventually figure out what's wrong with you. Even though there's a lot of people who they'll talk to a therapist and they'll say, well, how do you feel about this situation? Should you try it from this angle? And they'll tell, and then you will go, yeah, I didn't think about that. It's because they're just letting you talk. Folks, it's a game. Your healing is a fucking game. My healing to me it's a game. It's just like a video game. I'm going through different levels right now, and there's levels to healing. Right now, I'm like at level, I'd say 27, even though I'm level 50, my age. There's a lot of shit that your boy had to go through in order to get to the spot I'm at right now. I'm still going through a lot. I'm still going through that maturity level that a lot of people, and you'll hear a lot of people say, well, it's because you're a man. Y'all go through shit differently. Not necessarily true. I know a lot of women right now who are reverting to their goddamn inner child. I won't tell you how. It's just my opinion. But there's a lot of women out there who are reverting to the inner child of wanting attention, love from all the wrong places, doing different things because they feel like their kids are out the house. Oh, now I can go live. You should have been living when you had your kids with you. Your kids are a part of you. Don't live a separate life from your kids. Let your kids be integrated with you. I did that with my son. Sure, we didn't take a lot of trips, but you know what though? I was right there with him. When people would come by with their vehicles, are you gonna leave your son home? Fuck no, my son's coming with me. How am I gonna leave my son home? Eat a dick. Fuck you. Shit, that's probably why I never had a girlfriend during the whole time after my second divorce. That's why I stayed single, because women are on about that shit right there. Being on my road trip made me realize a lot of missed opportunities I had just in life with my son, when a woman did actually get into my head and say, well, don't you think you need some time for yourself? You know what? Yeah, okay, I do need some time for myself. That's why I hate that shit nowadays. Well, don't you think, what's the other one that I can't stand? Mother pet peeve. Don't you think you have to admit, no, don't let anyone make you succumb to their idiocy. Okay, when someone tells you that weak ass shit, that means their argument is weak. That means their game is weak. Don't let people do that to you. I'm telling you, being on this goddamn road trip, it really opened up my eyes again to a lot of things. I know some of y'all thinking, you did all that in 4 days. Yes, I did all that in 4 days. Being on the road, it does something to me. Stopping on occasion. I stopped on occasion because, if I'm the type of person, I'll keep on going. So I would stop. I'd get out, put my hands in the dirt. Thank Mother Earth for being here, for letting me be here, for letting me experience this time, place, and energy. Excuse me. Kind of getting choked up just thinking about all this shit. I just, what I learned several very basic, important things. Being away from the bubble does help you clear your head, does help you think. I know a lot of folks were like, oh, you went down to Phoenix and gotten all the smog. You know what? It's better than being up here and doing the same shit repeat over and over and over. There's only so many goddamn trails you can hike. There's only so many of the same generic ass gentrified places you can go visit. I wanted something different. I went to go see my boy Steven. Part of Cplus Studios. Hell yeah. Me and Steven we kicked it. We went for dinner for one night, man. We hung out, talked shit. And I needed that. I needed to be around other friends so I can just have a different perspective of what life is. And man, Steven, thank you. Seriously, bro. Thank you. I needed that. I loved it. Hell, we drank beers. We went to, I forgot what the hell that sushi place was, but it was fucking fun. Coronas, chips, salsa, all that good shit. Looking at big booty girls. Oh yes, we did. We looked at big booty girls, and oh my God, there's a difference. Seriously, there's a difference in quality of women who live in Phoenix as opposed to living in Flagstaff. I miss looking at women dressed up. I miss looking at women who look like they want to take care of themselves. Here in Flagstaff, man, I'm not gonna lie, women, I'm not bagging on you, but man, after a while, we get tired of looking at the same fucking hippie. Shit, I'm serious. There's a lot of women up here who I know just starting to look very, very hippie-ish, when Flagstaff never used to be like that. Flagstaff, I remember women used to dress up. Now, shit. But then again, they probably say the same thing about the guys, because I see a lot of the fellas do the same thing. Jeans, t-shirts, boots, all that bullshit. Hell, up here in Flagstaff, I see more girls, more hair underneath their armpits nowadays than I see fellas. I see more guys with shaved armpits, and I see these women out here with fucking hairy ass armpits. Going down to Phoenix, man, dresses, shorts, heels, man, it just, oh God, smelling good. Woo, that's a huge difference. From the patchouli smell to the sweat smell to smelling like a goddamn woman. Perfume, hair done up, makeup done. Sure, I saw a lot of plastic. I saw a lot of frozen ass faces. Passed by this one lady and she, God damn. I couldn't help but talk shit a little bit. Well, I didn't talk shit. I was talking shit to my mom. I said it out loud. Passed by this one lady. Hey, how you doing? And she said hi, but her face, it looked like the Joker. Fucking duck lips, fucking high forehead and eyebrow. I was like, oh my God, I met my really first plastic woman here. Shit. Yes, some of y'all talk shit to me because it was our class reunion. My mom, I'm sorry, I wasn't feeling it. I really wasn't. I wasn't feeling it at all. Yeah, I was class of 91, combined high school reunion, but you know what? I just wasn't feeling it. I don't know if it was just, maybe it was the people, maybe it was the energy, maybe because it's probably been the same old bullshit of people just competing to see what the hell's going on in each other's lives and talking shit and getting drunk, which I'm really not about no more. Okay, I'm really not about that shit no more. But I just needed a different environment, and I got it. Stayed the night in Phoenix, got up in the morning, went to go see another friend, Dina. She lives in Tucson, and that was hella fun. That was hella fun. We went to this little spot in Tucson down in the barrio area, and it was like a little bar, bazaar, shopping area. Lots of food over there, and the outside area was constructed out of recycled train boxcars. Fucking cool as hell. It was nice. It smelled good. People were over there nice. They were friendly. It was good being around. It was good being around my Mexican culture like that again. And you know, it was fun. It was enlightening. It was a taste of home that I miss. You know, and I'm talking about people selling their flan, their tortillas, their street tacos, which, by the way, I'm not gonna lie, Flagstaff restaurants who sell street tacos here, you're full of shit. Them little old palm-sized ass rinky-dink three street tacos, so-called street tacos, you try to sell for $15. Boy, down there, down in true Mexican fashion, not gringo fashion, straight up old school barrio Mexican fashion, they served street tacos that were the size of goddamn regular sized tortillas. Boy, did I get one? No, because I was already full off of ramen, some good stuff. What was that beer I drank? Tombstone. It was called Tombstone IPA. First time I ever had that. Ooh, that boy is strong. To the makers of Tombstone IPA, thank you. That got me twisted a little bit. It felt good. It was good as shit. Just being around a lot of different people too down there. You know, it was nice. My homie, she took me on a little tour of the Phoenix area around there. We went towards downtown Phoenix, and a lot of it reminded me of old school Flagstaff with the buildings, the folks. Seen a mix, not just one. Seen a goddamn mix. I know some of y'all gonna think, you're being fucking racist, Big Daddy. You know what? You think what you will. But there's something about being around your own culture that brings out the best in you. And being around a lot of my Mexican folks down there, even if I didn't really talk to them because we were too busy in our own world, but we were having fun. But I did meet and greet people. I did say hi to a few people, and you know, it was cool. You don't get that in Flagstaff anymore. Everyone's just, I don't know. Flagstaff is fucked up, stuck up and shit nowadays, and I just miss the old flavor of the South Side, of us getting along. But anyway, down there in old school Tucson, that it was nice. Lots of clothing shops, lots of little mom and pop bars. It was nice. Drove by an old school arcade. And I'm talking about a 2-story old school arcade where they had good old fashioned coin op machines with the latest shit. Like, sometimes you go like into like GameStop, they have the PlayStation set up and all that stuff. Yeah, they had that on the second floor. Wanted to go in there, but I know if we would have went in there, it'd have been trouble. Plus Dina was already tired. She was already suffering from a 3rd-degree hangover from the following day, or not the following, the day before. So she really wasn't feeling it. So we went back to her house. It was me, her, and her daughter Cheyenne, and we just sat back. We just chilled, talked. Excuse me again. People were like, "Oh, weren't you hot down there?" Yeah, it was. But it was a different kind of heat. It felt good. It was a humid heat that I missed, especially being in California. I remember living in Central Cali, mid California. Come on, Phil. Central Cali, Lindsay, California. And that humidity down there would kick your ass, but my skin was good. My skin, I didn't have to use lotion. I just stepped outside. Next thing I know, it was like, oh, hey, moisture. Flagstaff's been that way lately since I came back. Because when it was raining up here, it really wasn't raining down there. But then when that shift would happen, we would catch all the damn rain from up here in Flagstaff down in Phoenix and Tucson. So that was day 2. Day 3, go back up to Phoenix, and I surprised my sister Julie. Boy, no, that was hilarious. That that cracked me up right there. I called her. I said, "Girl, what you doing?" She said, "I'm about ready to do my nails. You gonna come help me?" I said, "Tell me which apartment you live in." And I was already outside her apartment. She goes, "Get the fuck out of here. Your ass ain't here." I said, "Beep, beep." And she goes, "My brother's here." And it's the first time. I feel bad because in the 30 years my sister's been down in Phoenix, this is the first time I've ever gone to go visit her. Yes, I know, bad brother. She's come up to Flagstaff more to come visit us than we have down there, but I plan on changing that. She's getting married October 1st, and she's marrying a good dude. I would never, ever, ever, and I mean ever, think this heifer was ever going to get married. Yes, I call my sister heifer because she act like one sometimes. And oh, yeah, she calls me worse. So people don't trip. So we sat back, we visited for a couple hours, and then time for me to come home. I took the long route. I went through Phoenix, even though I got lost. Yes, folks, I got turned around 3 fucking times by rural road, RURAL, rural road, because they were doing some construction. I went in a loop 3 times. I kept missing my fucking turnoff. 3rd time, I was so goddamn mad. And then I passed by, I looked at the highway to my left, and someone had painted "Stay Calm" on one of the signs. So I just laughed. I said, okay, deep breath, Big Daddy. Exhale. Stay calm. You're on an adventure. You're in no damn rush. Take your time getting back home. Usually it'll take me about I'm not gonna lie, folks. I'm a speed demon. Well, it would normally take me about, I'd say 2 hours tops to get back from even central Phoenix to Flagstaff. I got home in 4 hours. I took my damn time. I stopped at different sites. I stopped at different places. And what's jacked up is that these places I stopped and took pictures of, none of the pictures ended up coming out good. They all came out fucked up. I mean, fucked up. And I was heated. But there was a lesson. There was, to me, not a lesson, but there was a reason why that happened. That was not meant for me to share with nobody. That was for me. That was all for me. That was for me to enjoy that time and place and space. And it taught me something else valuable. Protecting my peace. Something I haven't been good at lately. Something I have failed miserably these last 2 months in. There's been a lot of shit that's been going on in my life that I had to walk away from. Well, we had to walk away from each other, but we're still friends. I've had to walk away from several people. Some of us are still friends, some of us are not. And I told myself, I will protect my peace at all costs. Protecting my peace means more to me than any goddamn relationship I have. I've said that in the past. I don't even care if it's my own mama, my brothers, my sisters. Protecting my peace means all. Here's an example. I got reminded of something today, of something that happened 3 years ago. Something I thought I put behind me. When this person reminded me of what happened, I was sitting here wondering why Luna lately has been, come sit outside with me. Here, let's go on a date. Let's go here. Let's go take a cruise. She's been getting my mind off of stuff. Until today, when someone mentioned something that happened between us in the past, and your boy got triggered. Bad. I mean, I'm still feeling it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm in my feelings right now. I am. I'm mad. I'm fucked up. But it's there for a reason. That means I haven't healed completely from it yet. That means I still have work to do. And that's fine. As long as I put the damn work in. As long as I feel my shit but not get my shit like I tell people. I'm going to tell you that one more time for that boy way in the back who's sitting there waving his flag and saying, hey, me, what'd you say, Big Daddy? It's okay to feel your shit. Don't get in your shit. That means feel what you feel, but you ain't got to act on it. Me, I'm feeling what I'm feeling, and I don't give a damn who people. I know people are probably going to tell me later on after hearing this. Well, you got to let it go. Yeah, you got to let it go. I'll let it go in due damn time. Okay, I thought I was done with it. The feeling of being ignored, the feeling of being second choice, of people making me feel like, okay, this is what we do. When I'm with this person, this is what we do. Oh, so you say fuck you and ignore everybody else while you got something pretty much for free and me feeling and looking like a jackass. Gotcha. And I realize that's part of it right there of what's going on with me. But I have a right to feel that way because it hurts. I thought me and this person during that time were better than that. Apparently we weren't. Now we're cool. But I hate being triggered like this because, like I said, your boy got work to do. I got work to do. You know what I'm saying? So I am going to work on this. I'm going to work on these feelings that I'm feeling. And being on that road, I have to say I examined every friendship, every relationship that I have with people, even with myself. I realize I do have work to do. I realize that I'm in a lot better place and mind space than I was, let's say, about 6 years ago. 6 years ago, I was fucked up. Now I look back on that, I'm like, damn, you've come a long way, boy. You have come a long way. Good. Pat yourself on the back. Good job. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. Why? Because these other jokers aren't going to do it. If you can't take care of you first, no one else has any business to be in your life to try to help take care of you. And no one should have to try to take care of you. If anything, if you have a crew, you should take care of each other. And sometimes that doesn't even happen. Sometimes your crew can end up being your own worst enemy, and sometimes you have to walk away from each other. And that's fine. If you feel like, I'm gonna lie, I've had people walk away from me because I felt like I was being sloppy, and that's fine. But at least the ones who have walked away from me came back later on and told me, this is why I walked away. Thank you. Now I have respect for them. We're not friends, but I respect them for telling me. The other people who just walked away because they say, well, sometimes it's better to walk away without getting any kind of explanation. Hey, that's fine. It's fucked up. I feel it's fucked up. But you got to respect where they're coming from and everything. Just don't let them back in your life. You can't keep letting these jokers in and out of your life. You can't keep letting them say, hey, well, you know what? I forgive you, then run back in. I forgive you, then run back in. Or either that, they ghost you for stupid reasons, and then they keep coming back. Hey, someone did that to me. She's been doing this to me for about, since as long as I've known her, since we were like teenagers. I'm not friends with her anymore. She came back. She tried to come back and saying, well, hey, I'm sorry for what I did. I want to try to be your friend again. If you agree, cool, then you'll respond back. And if you don't, I guess it is what it is. Fuck her. I didn't respond back to her stupid ass. I don't need that kind. I definitely don't need her stupid ass in my life or her fucking drama. I do bad on my own. Shit. We all have people like that. We all have people who we let in and out of our lives constantly. And, one day, folks, you'll wake up too. You'll wake up to these half-ass brain people who, keep running in and out of our lives, who say, oh, no, I'm sorry. Forgiveness is divine. Or that you'll bring religion into it, say, well, God says to forgive. You know what? Motherfucking God don't know everything. That's why I don't believe that shit anymore. It's only what you're allowed to put up with. It's the respect you have for yourself, okay? If you have respect and love for yourself, stop letting these people do that. It doesn't matter how much you care for them, how much you love them. People are only going to get away with what you allow them to. You feel me? They're only going to get away what you allow them to. My trip reinforced that I'm tired of folks doing this to me. I'm tired of feeling certain ways around people that, that just, I don't know, it feels like deep down, they just don't give a shit because that's them. Cool. That is them. Just remember, you ain't got to put up with it. I can't even talk right now. I'm fucking heated. You don't have to put up with it. Okay? You don't. So love yourself, honor yourself, protect your peace at all costs. It doesn't matter if it's friends or family. Get these motherfuckers out your life. Get these jokers out your life who aren't worthy of your time, love, place, and space. But at the same time, remember, you got to be someone worthy of loving too, or else they'll get you the hell out of their life. So with that being said, getting out, I got some vamoose because I'm going to go watch a movie. Thank you for listening. Thank you for chiming in with your boy. Thank you for being here, folks. It was a beautiful road trip. I wish those pictures would have came out because I had a lot of pictures. I had well over 100 goddamn pictures. And I don't know what happened. I really don't. But next trip, I promise, lots of pictures and they will come out right. Cool. This is Big Daddy signing off for Big Daddy Forever Podcast. Remember, crazyhoodies.com, spelled with a Z. Go check it out. Like and subscribe below. It'll make my day, even though I only have 12 followers right now. I have 12 friends. No fucking followers. I have 12 friends right now. 12 more than I had when I started out. So I love you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening once again. And as I always do, that tap on that chest. And peace.